Hello, Steve. How's it going?
Yo, it's going good. How about yourself?
Really decent, but now we are talking about you. You are a speedrunner and streamer. What games do you speedrun?
I speedrun Super Mario World and Serious Sam the First Encounter. Though I'm taking a hiatus on First Encounter to get good at Mario World.
What was your first game to speedrun and how did you come to the idea of speedrunning?
My first game to speedrun was Serious Sam First Encounter, and I came to speedrunning because I wanted to do entertainment on the internet. Do like YouTube videos, like those comedic game reviews like you see from like AVGN or JonTron. But it didn't go so well. I didn't have the time to dedicate to writing scripts and whatnot. I came across speedrunners like Clint Stevens and R. White Goose, and I thought, hey, I could give this a try.
So you watched some videos and you thought, that's great, I can use this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, there is a pretty weird game in your speedrun list as Bad Milk. How did you discover this and why is this so weird?
I discovered Bad Milk from a YouTuber I followed named Brutal Moose. He reviewed the game one day, and I was like, wow, this game's fucking weird, and I just sort of had an interest in it. And after I started speedrunning, I was like, shit, I want to speedrun this.
Did you try to communicate with a Russian runner of this game? I can't remember his name, but you know what I'm talking about.
He submitted the run, I looked at it, and it seemed legit, so I accepted it.
Okay. I know that people speedrun games for different aims. World records, for fun, or for trying to beat the game as fast as people can. Which one is yours? What's your aim for speedrunning?
Probably a mix of fun and world records, what I'd say.
Okay. Will you try to beat the Bad Milk world record someday?
Right now, my focus is on Mario World. I mean, if I wanted to beat Bad Milk, I'd have to go and figure out the letter blocks, and I don't feel like doing that right now.
Why did you choose all castles category in Mario, and why this game in particular?
It was Mario World because, like Serious Sam, it's one of the games I've been playing since I was a wee lad. Castles, because the any percent for Mario World is 11 levels, and that's really fucking short. You can't learn much in like a 10-minute run. So I went with all castles because that's like a 35-minute speed run if you're really good, so that's long enough that you can actually get good at the game. And it offers a lot more variety than the any percent. There's like more tricks and strats you have to incorporate into the run to get a good time.
Do you think you can come to the top 10 someday?
Maybe. I don't know. It's like there's a lot of things about the game that I either don't know or I'm not good at yet. I think I have the drive and motivation to make it to the top 10, but I don't know if I actually possess the skills or talents necessary to make it to the top 10. I'm competing against people who have been speedrunning this game for like almost 20 years. I've only been speedrunning it for like 2 months.
Okay, the next question is, do you watch GDQ or ESA marathons?
I've watched some GDQ, I've watched some ESA. Mostly, I watch those if there's like a runner I know, or if there's a particular runner game I'm interested in. But usually those don't interest me because, at least with GDQ, it's too heavily censored. They don't let the runners be themselves, and that bothers me.
What do you think of those? I mean, I mean the consequence of the cancer health problems, cancer cure.
Yeah, like the Prevent Cancer Foundation and the other sort of charities that these runs support. I don't know a lot about Prevent Cancer Foundation. I'm usually a little suspicious of these sort of organizations just because personal opinions and shit that I won't go into.
Mhm.
But I really don't know much about them. I need to do more research. Like the only charity that I know of and actually like and support of GDQ is Doctors Without Borders, because I know they're legit and they actually get shit done.
Mhm.
I'm a millennial, I swear.
Do you know any online marathons?
What?
Online marathons.
Oh, marathons?
Yeah, yep. Such as Shots
Fired.
Fired and RPG Limit Break, so on.
I've never heard of RPG Limit Break, but there's also the poorly named North American Speedrunner Assembly,
Mhm.
or NASA.
Mhm.
That's not a very good name for it, because it just sounds like the space program. But those DGen Dash is another one that I've heard of, but I've never actually seen
Mhm.
any DGen Dash marathons.
Are they good? I mean, it's pretty convenient for speedrunners from the whole world to do the speedruns at home and comment them at the same time and not come into the abstract countries such as California or Sweden. You think it's convenient, or it's like not legit?
I think it's good to stream from your home and just do it your way, but if you can go to one of those marathons, it's pretty good, because you get a lot of exposure if you're able to actually go to one of those marathons and actually do a run there.
Mhm.
But it can be costly to get to those,
Mhm.
just with airfare and whatnot.
With which of the speedrunners are you familiar with?
Like any of the past marathons?
No, all of them. I mean, popular ones or not really.
Ones that I'm like that I know of and follow would be like Clint Stevens, R. White Goose, Makame Hero, Majin Phil. I guess I just follow. I don't follow a whole lot of speedrunners, really. I just follow the ones that I like. Oh, there's Brams and Retro Bob, formerly known as Green Death Flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Those are Mario World speedrunners.
Okay.
I don't really follow a whole lot of people. I just follow people that appeal to me, I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay. Another question is about esports. I know it's really popular in USA, but not yet in Russia. What do you think about esports?
Esports? Physical sports, it's there. I acknowledge its existence. I mean, that's great that they go do that. I don't particularly care much. I think that's mostly because there aren't really any games that I'm particularly fond of that have an esports present.
Mm-hmm.
When people think of esports, they think of like Counter-Strike and League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Counter-Strike, but I'm not crazy about it, and quite...
Okay. Would you like to take part in some game tournament, or you have done already?
I haven't taken part in any tournament, but it'd probably be cool. It'd have to be a game I'm good at, because I'm not going to go into something that I know I'm just going to lose. So, it'd probably be maybe something like Serious Sam Deathmatch, because I'm decent at that.
Mm-hmm.
But, other games that I'm particularly good at in a competitive setting.
What games should be played in esports in your opinion? I mean, there is a common view on this thing, is about like Hearthstone is bad game for esports because it's have a lot of random, a lot of card species which you can get only from gold or real money. What games should be played in esports? What genres?
The games that should be played in esports are honestly the games that should actually make like the sponsors money. Like, from one standpoint, you want it to be a competitive game where people will win based on their skills alone. And you need something that's going to make the corporate sponsors money, or else it won't be able to thrive as an esport.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know the answer to that.
Okay. And back to the casual gaming, do you play any popular games now, such as PUBG or Fortnite?
No, like I think the most popular game I play is like Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Okay. So you are an old school gamer only, or you feel up to play some modern games?
I, I lean more towards old school, but I'll play a modern game if it interests me.
Mm-hmm. Do you wait for some game to release in this year?
Waiting on Dusk. Right now it's in early access.
Mhm.
It's basically like it plays like a lot like Quake or Doom,
Mhm.
and it has like the retro pixelated graphics and stuff. It's really awesome. I like Dusk.
I saw this game, and the most fun for me is Bunny Hop, that they made this like they wanted to make this. That's not a bug such as in Half-Life. I think that's cool that developers remember about Bunny Hop times. Do you like Bunny Hop in games?
Never good at bunny hop in games. Oh, actually, a game that I am looking forward to this year is Iron Maiden. It's actually a brand new FPS being made on the Build engine, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
the engine that powered like Duke Nukem, Shadow Warrior, and Blood.
Mm-hmm.
So they're building a new game on that engine, and that's hella fucking awesome. Looking forward.
Great. I heard that you played Battlefield really much. What do you like in this game, and what keeps you playing it?
Oh god, Battlefield has been a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. I first played Battlefield 1942, which was the original, and I was sort of into that. I played Battlefield 2, and I was really into that.
Mhm.
Battlefield just sort of disappeared because I didn't know that they were doing like console games now. But then Battlefield 3 came out in 2011, and I thought it was fucking awesome. And then they introduced the ability to steal people's dog tags with your knife, and that was basically like heroin. I took one shot of it, and then I was fucking hooked to it. But I've dumped time into Battlefield. Like, I feel bad with how much Battlefield I've played. Like, in Battlefield 3, I've stolen over 13,000 dog tags. So that's like, I've knifed 13,000 people in Battlefield 3. God, I think I have somewhere in the range of like 10,000 knife kills in Battlefield 4.
Mhm.
Between PC and Xbox, and I don't know.
Did you like Battlefield 1?
Battlefield 1 was a disappointment. I got Battlefield 1 is kind of what killed my interest in new games, because it was coming out and I was hella hyped for it. The beta came out, I played the beta, and the beta was really good. There's a few problems here and there. Everyone's bitching about it, so DICE will fix it. They did that with Battlefield 3, they did that with Battlefield 4. It'll be fine. The game came out and it was identical to the beta, and I was like, shit, alright, this sucks. There's bullet RNG, like, not where your bullets are going to go. It's going to go in a random place, so if you're not within 20 feet of someone, good luck hitting them unless you have a sniper rifle. It just pisses me off.
Mm-hmm. I kind of forgot about the name of the game. You can try to help me. It's the Battlefield about policemen and terrorists in modern world.
Oh, Battlefield Hardline!
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yes.
think that every player forgot about this game as well. Did you get disappointed about this game?
Disappointed about Battlefield Hardline because I came in knowing exactly what I was gonna get, and it was what I expected. It was horrible, but I knew I was gonna get a horrible game, and it amused me. I'd sooner play Hardline than I would Battlefield 1, because at least Hardline will actually entertain me.
Thank you for coming. That was really great to hear.
No problem. Awesome.
Thank you for the interview. See you.
Yeah, not a problem.